Oh, and I forgot my PNG tuber. 1 second. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Opal Skellington. There, ads are over for the day. Or, not for the day. Ads are over for for a little bit here. Um, we're going to wait until that timer runs out before we start anything. But, yeah. I swear that the ads are getting finished earlier and earlier these days. Not sure why. Because I swear it used to be like 6-ish minutes and now it's finished with under 5. But welcome in, welcome in. My name is Opal Skellington. We are currently about to play Nancy Drew number 14, Danger by Design, when Nancy visits Paris. I don't know why I said it that way. We're going to wait a little bit longer just to get some more people in here before we start anything. But I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I hope everyone's Valentine's Day is going well. If you guys have plans, or if anyone comes, I think I'm currently the only one in here currently, so I'm not gonna do that spiel just yet. But yeah, if you guys have any plans, you should definitely put them in chat. If you have to lurk due to plans, definitely prioritize that. That's awesome that you guys have that. I'm mostly just going to be hanging out with my nephew after stream today. I get to take over and be auntie for the rest of the day after stream. So we'll be streaming until about 2:30. So we'll find a nice stopping point and continue whatever we don't finish today tomorrow. So we're going to wait until the timer thing finishes and then we'll move on over. There we go. Okay, let me get, before we start, housekeeping. Make sure you guys have your snackies, your drinkies, and your blankies. Make sure I have my giant water bottle with lemon lime flavoring, and then I got my chai tea. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't do it on purpose, but I chose to make a chai tea out of just regular black tea. So it's English rose tea, English rose black tea that I just added milk to make it a chai. It's like a very basic chai, so I still like it, so it works out for me. Before we start, if you guys are interested in coloring streams, Liz is currently doing a coloring stream. Let me give her a shout out. Especially since she gave me one. Let me just remember how to spell it. It's short for lizard. Hopefully that works. There we go. She's awesome, and she's currently doing a coloring stream where it's a little bit more Valentine-y vibes over there. We're over here. We are celebrating, but we are very focused on our Nancy. So yeah, with all that down, let's get into this. Let me get the OBS controller on my phone set up so that I can change the screens after Nancy starts, because Nancy likes to take over the entire screen. So let's switch it over. Oh, I'm gonna get it loaded up on my side. I like to load it up afterward. I already know it works, but I want to make sure that it's on my screen, because I have to use the desktop thing to be able to see the game. Okay. Let's switch on over. As always, we got the normal menu. This is just classic at this point. It's beautiful. But yeah, I think I'm gonna verify that.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a
music's already
train
pretty
bound
far
for
down,
who knows
so we're gonna leave that
where.
alone.
The only person who knows where we're going is Lori
I
Gerard.
love you, Nancy.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a...
That's not the game I'm playing, right?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can
Ooh.
tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real
Franken!
helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called
I'm waiting for her to
Case File.
finish.
That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
I didn't realize this is when we started this setup. Yes, good afternoon. Thank you for coming in, Franken. I did forget to give Zero all the boops earlier, so let's give him one for me. Where's his nose? I'm waiting for him to put the nose on my finger. There we go. One boop for me and one boop for Franken. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I didn't realize this was the first game where we started this. For those of you who were here at the very first stream we did, they did. I'm guessing they did the remastering of the first Nancy Drew stream after they started after this game because they had this set up at the beginning of that one as well. This is really cool because instead of the giant spiel, you kind of get to learn about the case file here. But before we do that, this, I believe, is all of the games we've done so far. So, yeah, so we have, yep, literally it's all the games. So we can look at all of them. We did not do this one. This is the only one that we didn't get to do because I can't find, I don't have access to it, at least on Steam. And I haven't gone around to looking for it. But we did Secrets Can Kill. You can see how bad the graphics used to be in the before they remastered it. James, welcome in, welcome in. I'll give him your boop. There we go. He was like, "Dang, I didn't know you could reach that far." Welcome in. We apparently are on the first Nancy Drew game that actually has the desk set up at the beginning, so we can turn on the light and stuff. This carousel is a remnant of both the haunted carousel and also the old clock, because the old dude in that game had one of the carousels as well. This, I believe, is from Secret of the Scarlet Hand, the Mayan museum. That's awesome. Thank you guys for coming in, and happy Valentine's Day. This stream is not entirely Valentine's themed, but it is ironically Nancy Drew number 14. That was not planned in any way. It just happened to be that we were playing the 14th Nancy Drew on February 14th. This is just telling us how to use our stuff. We've already picked this up fully. I don't need to go through all this, but if you are interested in playing a Nancy Drew game for your first time, this is a great way to figure out what's happening. They just kind of assume that every single game that you pull up is your first Nancy Drew game, so they want to make sure you know what you're doing. It's also helpful because they don't have this, and they don't have like clues on how to walk around in these games for the most part. So, but yeah, let's do a really quick recap. So we did Secrets Can Kill in the high school museum, or the high school. There was a high school student that was killed, and our Aunt Eloise was the librarian who brought us in, and there was a detective that we were working for. And if you want to know more about this, it's on my VOD on YouTube. Again, we did not play this one, but it's show business one. Apparently there's some stuff with Brady Armstrong. We did do Message in a Haunted Mansion. I love how there's freaking someone doing mowing their grass in the background. So much fun. But this was in San Francisco, and it was really cool. Yeah, we had the restoration of a to make it a B&B, and then we got to learn about its lore. We did Treasure in a Royal Tower. This one had to do with Marie Antoinette. We found some gems from her. Um, the final scene, we finally got to meet Brady Armstrong. Our friend went missing, and we attempted to save this theater, but things happened. Secret of the Scarlet Hand, um, Mayan Temple, and all of that. Ghost Dog and Moon Lake. This is the one that I'm going to eventually have to re-record due to issues on my end when I was recording it. Unfortunately, everything was muted. So much fun. But this one there's 4 doggos in this one. It's really cute. Well, Sheriff Dude also has his own doggo, but there's 4 doggos with glowing eyes. They're haunting the place of an old gangster. Haunted Carousel. She's the daughter of either one of the previous owners or the guy who created these. I can't quite remember currently, but yeah, one of the horses got stolen. You got to figure it out. Danger Deception Island, Pacific Northwest. We figured out why there's an orca just hanging out, basically. Secret of Shadow Ranch, Phantom Horse. We know how. Oh, there's the Phantom Horse. We figure out why there's a Phantom Horse, and we got to more lore about some people who used to own this house. Blackmore Manor. There was a werewolf. Or that's what we were told, at least. Jane was the daughter of the guy who owned it, and his new wife was under suspicious symptoms. Secret of the Old Clock. This one we got to play mini golf in, and we got to be in the 1930s. This was set in the original era of Nancy Drew, so and we got to drive her car. That was fun. And then the last Train to Blue Moon Canyon was the last one we did. That was the one we did last week, last Sunday, I believe. And we were stuck on the train with a bunch of famous people, plus the Hardy Boys. Trying to figure out some old mystery that had to do with the owner of the train, or the original owner of the train. And so that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to do a really quick recap since we had that now. For those of you who haven't been here for all the streams or all the Nancy streams, those are what we did. Again, all the ones that I did do have VODs, whether on YouTube or on Twitch. Our current assignment: travel to. I love how I'm waiting for the lawnmower to go away. I'd say it a different way, but okay. So our cover assignment: travel to Paris and work as an assistant to Manet, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, and wearing a full face mask all day, every day. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are all the commands you have access to, James. There is the... Yes, that'll tell you exactly how many bloops you've done. There's also a magic 8-ball and a dad joke you guys should definitely have fun with. Also, there's the duck. There is a dead command. That just means that's how you can keep track of how many times I've died, which isn't usually that many times in Nancy, but also way more times than should be happening. Opal's died today. Oh no. I didn't know I've died. You did kill me, James. You did. Oh yeah, she's wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working. So the real assignment is to discover the reason why Monet's strange behavior, or reason for it, and report back to Amy Grunhild, who is a client of Dad's and Monet's biggest financial backer, and who wants to know: 1, is Monet cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? Oh my God, James is over here just killing me right and left. Don't worry, that thing resets every time I close this thing. So it does. It is kind of a simple dead counter. So it's really cool to get that added. Two, will she have even enough? Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? Three, is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? Oh my God, James is over here just killing me. Four, was investing in Minea a mistake? And five, is it time to pull the financial plug on her? She does have one additional assistant, an American named Heather, with whom I will be working, and her studio is in an old windmill. Uh, Moulin, I believe, in French, in a section of Paris called Montmartre. Yeah, he's over here just killing me right and left. Oh, she designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. We finally moved, so we got the audio back. We don't have any quotes currently, James, but you guys are. I think you guys have the ability to create them if you want. He's just over here messing with the commands while I finish this really quick. Nancy did take 2 years of French in school, so she should be able to get by. And Dad made her promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by herself. So if it turns night, then we have to go back home. We have to go back to our apartment or our hotel or whatever. No matter what, I cannot let Minea find out that I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. Okay. You guys ready to go to Paris? Doctor, you've got to help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doctor, I don't follow you. I like the dad jokes. They're from a website that just randomly populates them. I got it from a community command. So where like someone made the command and then put it in the community. He's legit just trying all of the commands. Okay, we're gonna get into this game before James runs out of commands. We ready? Let's go. Yes. We always play Junior because we are here for the story, not to stretch our brain. Oh my God, how many times am I gonna die today? Make sure you guys have your drinkies and your snackies. Let's go.
In preparation.
All good, James. All good.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Taxi!
Ooh.
Hello?
Oh shit.
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Well,
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
damn, they made her look tall.
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad
Just
you're
the
here.
screaming in the background.
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't
Minette.
worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
I love that. Okay. So we did lose. So they didn't want us to have the phone for the game, so they just said that we lost our phone. She never changes clothes anyway, or at least we never have a reason to change clothes. So, is she all right? Does this? We're gonna ask, does this happen a lot?
Does this happen a lot?
Considering her ability to time it.
Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now.
The fuck? This lady's cray.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
The way she said it.
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
That depends.
Depends
On what?
on how closely I'm going to have to be working with Minette. Kidding.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass.
Oh,
It'll
nice.
let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette. She's
Okay.
behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Let's see why she's behind. Oh, I had something I was gonna say that I forgot, so I'll
Why
just
is
keep
she
going.
so far behind?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Oh, no.
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Manette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
Oh, I guess we need to ask both.
Tour?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Manette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay. Let's figure out what's around us. New studio opens with vengeance for Hugo Butterfly. Aw, Hugo with his pit bull. Who's also named Minette. Or Minette. I don't know what that has to do, but we'll keep looking.
Leave that alone, okay?
Okay, so we can mess with that, but not with her around at least. I'm guessing this is our desk because it's empty.
Sunny was here.
Oh my god, guys, we got Sunny again. For those of you who don't remember, Sunny showed up, or started showing up in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. He was the assistant curator before us, and he just keeps popping up every so often. But he definitely believes that the aliens built the pyramids and that kind of stuff.
Pick up envelope from J.J. Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to John Mitchell.
Just as Nancy reads
Fix
list.
water. Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
Okay, we got a nice simple list. We got anything in the mail? Oh, there's a lot to do in the mail. Let's see, we got office supplies. I really don't care. Fabric, magnifique, return goods. We received the 2 bolts of Floral 302, which you returned to us and have credited your account accordingly. Don't. Okay. Your dresses are really nice. Oh, this is just really sweet. Oh, someone apparently doesn't like the butterfly fella. Just quickly going through. 3 out of our last 4 attempts to deliver pizza to your place of business has resulted in screaming tirades that cause my delivery persons to fear for their lives. Oh my god, 1 quit, so they're not going to deliver there anymore. Business proposition. Oh, since we all know that Minette goes through assistance like horses go through hay, I can only assume that the reason Minette hasn't fired you yet is because she trusts you. Therefore, I am assuming that you know her secret. Oh, they're trying to get her secret. And then the First Lady fitting. Final fitting and all that. No, nothing I really can tell I need right now. What's this? It just says Jane's game. Jane's game port. We got Brady Armstrong. We don't have anything up here right now, so let's get out of there. So we do have money and currency in this game. We have 175 pounds currently. That takes the place of our phone that's usually there. We have some stuff. We have the case file we can review if we need to. We have our long distance calling card, and we have the bus pass. We also have our task list, so let's start from there. Ari! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Ari. That's so sweet. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Aww. We're just getting started, but if you have to lurk due to Valentine's Day plans, that is all fine. We'll be going for only about 2 more hours, 2.5 hours, due to anti duties, so it won't be too bad. But I hope you have a good Valentine's Day, whether that's here or with Gav. Okay, we checked the
Been there,
chores,
done that.
and then these are all the chores. And then get in there and meet Monet and be prepared to duck. Ooh. We are in Paris today, Ari. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to. Oh my goodness.
These doodles sure look familiar. Sonny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
I love you too, 5-1 Ari. I love having you guys in my life. It's amazing. Also, Coco Kringle is the in-universe like famous chocolate bar brand, so it's always everywhere. What are all these Coco Kringles doing in my studio? Oh, she was. This is probably Monet, and this is probably Sunny. Which is more blinding, Jean's head or his medallion? It's like Sinclair's tile over again. Yeah, Sinclair was in the Scarlet hand case. We got our phone. Let's call the Zip. Also, it's Zippy again, like the gas station. 1930 13. I want to see if we can call Bess and George. Yes, as we can call Bess and George. 523-555-4468. Obviously, we have to start the game by calling Bess and George and home.
Hello?
Bonjour.
Oh, Nancy! George, go get on the other line, quick. It's Nancy. And remember, talk fast. She's calling all the way from France.
Yep.
Oh, where are you? What have you seen? How do you like Paris? What's Minette like?
She doesn't know how to slow down.
You don't have to talk fast, okay? My dad bought me a phone card and told me to make as many calls as I want.
That's so sweet of him.
great.
Aw.
Hi, Nance. What's going on?
Also-
Paris. Have you seen the Louvre? What about the Eiffel Tower? How many famous people? George, 3 words. Prepaid phone card. Oh, great. Hey, perfect timing. We were just about to go for a run. Whoa, wait a minute. A run? Jog. I meant jog. But you said run. I meant jog. You know how I feel about the R word, George. Jog. We're going for a jog, Bess. Honest. Tell us about Jing Jing Ling.
I can't. I haven't met her yet.
Then tell us about Minette.
I can't do that either. See, the airline lost my cell phone. I'm calling from her office.
So what can you talk about?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to talk
Well, I'll let
to you guys.
go.
Keep us posted. Talk to you soon.
I also realized that we're in the stereotypical city of love on Valentine's Day. That was just too funny.
This?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
That I can do. We just gotta figure out what levels it's supposed to be at. I'm guessing. 'Cause that's the only thing I can click on currently. We'll leave that alone for now. Let's go meet Minette. We always start left.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call
Good thing we
Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy forcing you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life.
Talk-
Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Talking to someone and not having their mouth move is so freaking weird. Like, so freaking weird. Let's ask some
Do
questions.
a couple of questions first.
No. One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady.
I thought this
Now
was
go.
final fitting.
Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was
Please.
custom by my tea therapist, so make
Aw.
sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost.
1 second.
Energy never fails to get my
Aw.
brain cells firing.
Okay. We're gonna switch over. Welcome in, everyone. I hope your coloring. I hope your coloring went well, Liz. And you should post that on your Discord, so everyone can see. For those of you who don't know, Liz is one of my friend's streamers. She was currently her daughter donated a Valentine's Day sheet for her to color today. She did on. I think she said she was going to do 2 drawings, but I don't know what the second one was. I hope your coloring went well, and I hope your lobster is gonna be really tasty tonight. Um, for those of you who I don't think there's anyone. I don't know if there's anyone in the raid that doesn't know me, but if you guys don't know me, my name is Opal Skellington. I'm a spooky cozy streamer, and we are currently working through the Nancy Drew series. Um, I just wanted to do my little spiel before without Nancy's audio in the background. Um, if you have to raid and run, please, please go do that. Take care of yourself, especially. I know it was a shorter, on the shorter end of streams for you, Liz, but gotta make sure you take care of yourself. For those of you who are raiding in, please, if you have to raid and run, please do as well. That's kind of why I switched to my streaming schedule, so that if you are interested, these are the days I stream. And it's in my stream schedule as well for on Twitch. But yeah, let's get back into that. I'm still trying to figure out how to get both of the raid alerts to work, but we'll see how that goes. Or I might just switch to only, or I might just have it switch off between the two. But yeah, let's get back into this. We are currently in Paris. Turned off. I muted everything while I was doing it. This is Minette, who is the artist that we are currently assistant to / trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with her. Because technically our boss is her financial backer, who is also a client of our dad's. But yeah, I didn't realize until we started the game that I am in the city of love, and we're playing Nancy Drew number 14 on Valentine's Day. Like it might not be very Ned centered, which is Nancy's boyfriend, but it is actually kind of fitting for today. We'll be playing until about 2:30ish my time.
Let's see. To make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
James has been over here killing me all day. It did kind of work out. And a reminder that if I don't, whatever I don't finish today, I will be playing tomorrow. I just have duties that I have to finish stream at a certain time to complete those. Oh my goodness. James, you're just gonna kill me all day today. Let's see. Okay. Gilbert Tripoli. After a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I have formulated the following blend for Monet and for Monet only. Duck. Gotta have the ducks. Please note, the consequences of anyone but Monet drinking this tea could be catastrophic. If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste. Bubby, please back off. I forgot I had tea. 1 second. I forgot I had tea, guys. Also, I wanted to make a chai tea today, but I didn't feel like doing the whole step, so I just grabbed one of my black teas and added milk to it. And I grabbed the first tea I grabbed was rose tea. It only works once, James. It doesn't work if you do 3 of them in the same chat. I'm not dead because of that. No, I have it right next to me, Ari. But what I was trying to say is I have rose chai tea today. Which was accidental, but kind of works with the day. It's kind of slipping from my grip. Seriously? And damn, is it good. Okay. If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have a negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guidelines below must be strictly adhered to. Always have the following herbs on hand. I'm assuming we have them on hand already, so I'm not going to deal with that.
If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days...
Oh, lovely.
She declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay. Add the following herbs to a pot of boiling water when the conditions is met. If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, which she has, yeah, rose tea is really good. I love having some rose tea. I grew up around roses. My dad had a backyard full of roses, just multiple different varieties. It was beautiful. Okay, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day of the tea, so we have the temper tantrum, but not the blue. The tea is to be consumed. Add all herbs that produce red blooms. Can't do that. Thank you for the posture check, James. I'll get my little stretch in. If Minette is relaxed, i.e. not trying to meet a deadline, not in, add Beowulf and yellow buns. This condition is not met. She's not relaxed. Oh my god, I'm dead again. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herbs that are in the Gaviform family. So we have to check what... I'm just going to start writing these down. We need to check which hand she's using. Apparently she's ambidextrous. If Minette is wearing a dress, include all herbs from the Answer family. She's not wearing a dress. She is wearing a bodysuit with like a cape thing.
When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Okay. She didn't pick an odd number, so we can leave that alone. On those days when Minette is stressed out, which she is, and feels drawn to odd numbers and to the color blue, she's not doing that. If Minette is not humming, add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, and add those herbs which grow in marshy areas. Okay, let's go see what hands she's using. We gotta go see what hands she's using.
I want that tea, Nancy.
Okay, so she is currently right-handed. I don't know what... Oh, okay, we have more about the herbs. Good. Ooh. Whew. Because I was going to say, how the heck are we supposed to know the potency rating? Okay, let me get my tablet out. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to go that far. Okay, so we can't follow this one because she said her favorite color is red. She's not relaxed. She is right-handed, so we need to add the Gaviform ones. I didn't even write in the Sherlock one we created yesterday. Sorry, creating a new sheet so that I can write. Okay, we need the Gaviform fam. Right hand. Okay. She is not wearing a dress. She picked number 10, so she's not an odd number. She is stressed. She's stressed, even number and red, so no. She's not humming, so we need potent above 7. Actually, it's great. 7 or greater. Greater than or equal to 7. And she said her favorite color is red, so add marshy areas. Marsh is what I'm writing. Okay. So we're looking for Gaviform fam, potency of 7 or above, and marsh. This is answer 6. Grows from pips. Alright, doesn't say anything about marsh. We got boo. Boo jump. Rating of 10. This does not count. Oh, marshy areas. Breland. I'm just gonna make a little chart. Breland. We got a Gaviform and a number 8, Callie. Kula. Okay. 1 second. We have Fenarol. Oh, Fenella. Gumpy! I'm not dying on purpose. James has just decided that I'm dying. He checked out all the, or he did the commands things to see what commands he had access to, and he's just been playing with all of them. Latency of 22. Gibbering. Gibbering. I'm not dying. I'm not dying, guys. I wasn't even in the beginning of the game yet when he started. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Gumpy. Oh my goodness, Gumpy is streaking, dudes. He's streaking all over the place. Yeah, I gotta make it louder. I think I had it the same volume that the original one was at, but I think just with the audio of the game and me talking, it was hard to hear. I think I need to make it so that the alerts don't quiet when I'm talking. I think that's the main thing. Yes, Nikki Gumpy. Aw, thank you guys for being here. We're looking for 7 or greater potency. There's a certain family we're looking for, or Marshy. That's what we're currently working on. We're trying to find which teas to do. I gotta turn off ducking for... Yeah, I gotta turn off the ducking for the alerts, I think. It's off. It's on for the game volume and stuff. Oh my goodness, we're already almost to our ads again. Damn. I don't see any marshy things here. Ads will be running in about 6.5 minutes. When they do run, we will be taking a quick self-care break, making sure we refill any snackies, any drinkies, and grab any blankies that we might need. Ooh, we got a Gaviform and a number 8. And I put down my pen and I lost it. Oh, I didn't put it down. That's why. Hogbone. I'm assuming she has most of these. The macro. Okay, because it has number 7. How many are there? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 more pages. Let's see. This has a number 3. It's not the right family. And nothing to do with Marsh. We have a number 9 here, so H... Oh, that's a P first. P-H-Y-R-I-G-I-A. Because it has a number 9, because we need 7 or greater. Pipsweet is a 8. Pipsweet. Again, 7 or 8 greater. Not this one, because it's not the right family, not the right potency, and nothing about marshes. Last page, finally. Wrong family, wrong potence. Marshy. There's a lot of herbs in this. Varvain. And then yellow buttons is... Nope. Oh, wait, Graviform. Yellow buttons. It's the right family. Perfect. Pipsweet sounds like something from a Fallout game. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's all good. Wait, what? Oh. Don't let him give you a heart attack, Gumpy. But that's totally fine. Yeah, today is definitely more of a lurky day for most people probably, and that's totally fine. Because I understand you guys gotta focus on your loved ones today. I don't think we need Beowulf, so I'm putting that back.
I don't feel like doing this now.
No, I was about to. I was just trying to... Okay, we do need Boojum. Breland we need. We need this one. Yes, we need this one. We need, like, most of these. You don't understand, Opal. He drives... Why is he driving? Momo, why is Momo driving? Please tell me he's driving a game like Mario Kart or something and not in an actual game. We do need gibbering. Gilwort. We don't need.
I don't think that's right.
No. That is damn loud. Damn it. I swear it's always the mechanism things. Ask Mom if he'll give me a ride. Oh my goodness. It's like power. Oh. Okay. Whew. I almost got a heart attack. Here, we need Boojum. We need Breland. We need this one. We need this one. Gibbering we do need. Gilwort I believe is the one we don't need. We do need Hogbone. I think we need the Mac. We do need this one, thank goodness. Okay. We don't need orange. We do need this PH1E thing. We need Pipsweet. What was after Pipsweet? Was it Tricky something? Its slow speed is you running. Holy crap. I cannot imagine watching that. Have fun with that. Oh, Tricky Route. I guess they're in alphabetical order, so I could have just done it that way. But we do need the last two. Okay.
That should do it. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Okay. We're gonna look around a little bit more. As we haven't. Okay. Oh, Minnie the Mast. We're not gonna read all of this, but she does design for normal sized women, size 12 and up. So she's what most people would in the industry would say is plus size clothing.
What happened to your wall?
You're not really talking to me while
Oops.
I'm trying to work, are you?
Oh my goodness. Ari, it sounds like you got a chauffeur next time you're up there or over there. Nothing we can really do in here, so we're gonna leave.
Nancy, come back here.
I just left.
He is utterly rude.
I guess it was good.
Feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards
I need your mouth to move,
shore.
please.
I have another job for you, a very
Nice.
critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more. Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses.
Okay.
Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection.
Okay.
Here's some money.
Oh, that's good. We'll go with this one because I don't think she'll appreciate us saying, I'm not sure what you want.
I'm just supposed to go out and buy things?
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
Well, as it started, we got lucky that time. I'm going to just chatting. Mostly so I can mute the menu music. I love Nancy Drew, but the menu music just drills into your head if you're listening to it for too long. Also giving myself time, using this time to get a save session set up. But if you are here and if you guys can hear me, you are obligated. Well, first off, I super appreciate your sub and or turbo, but also you are obligated to stretch. It is a very repetitive menu music. I super agree. You don't have to stand up because I'm not going to stand up and I'm not hypocritical. I do need to get something so that I can actually have my feet touching something when I'm in this chair. I am short, guys. Like, me just sitting here like a normal person and I can only touch the floor but with my toes. Like I am fully on my tiptoes. I'm not like walking around on my tiptoes. I am on my toes in this chair. So I can't touch anything on the ground. I need to get just like a actually wait. I think I can use my backrest as a footrest. Not my actual backrest. I have like this half moon thing that I can use to stretch my back out, and I just realized I think it might be the perfect height to use for my feet. Guys, it is. Oh my goodness. My feet are actually flat on this thing. I can touch the floor, guys. The problem is I can't move my chair lower because then I have my desk, my like keyboard and stuff are at the wrong height, and so I have to work with that. Also, okay, I'm gonna go on mute for a couple seconds, or while I just chug some tea because I gotta get some caffeine in me. I'll give you guys the BRB music though. Welcome back. Welcome back. I took a little bit of time to do some self-care. I gulped down some tea. I gulped down some water. And I am good to go now. Thankfully, we got a little bit lucky with that ad break. Unfortunately, because it's Nancy, I don't have access to the normal stream manager. So I can't see how long it's been since ads have started, so I can't time it very well. But I do strive to do as best as I can with this. Anyway, let's go back at that. Let's go back to the game and look at those objects that she wants us to. Let's unmute the game again. We want to replicate. So, what do you guys think is something in common with these objects? What's that? As I always say, you'd think I'd realize by now that I'd have to burp after drinking during ad break, but I never remember. Oh, the foggies. Okay. We are... Yeah, so...
Hugo Butterly, eat your heart out.
Okay. I'm going to give you guys... I'm going to put this on screen for a little bit longer, and then we are going to head out and look around the town. We're going to use our bus pass to get around, our Metro card. Aw, thank you for the big treat. I think it might be our last big treat. Yeah, I gotta go to the store and get another pack of these big treats. He is just in my face today. We woke up and... Thank you for the boop, Gumpy. There. He tried to eat my finger for a second there. Until he realized it was just my finger. He did not, like, actually eat it, but he was just like, what is this? Oh, you're all good, Gumpy. Okay. he stole it and went back to his bed. He's all good now. He got a peanut butter flavored roll, which has peanut butter and chicken in it. Big Valentine's Day treat for Zero. Yes. Actually, I don't think he has a Valentine's Day treat this year. Well, specifically for Valentine's Day. We did take a little bit of photo shoot, so I put it so I could add a photo to the pet channel on my Discord. But that toy was from one of the Super Chewer boxes from last year. I just went around trying to find a toy that seemed Valentine's Day-ish. I'll give him his boop after I can get access to him again, Ari. Today is Freya's birthday. Aww. Oh, that was last night, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that was last night. That was last night was the last time I streamed, yes. Let's go out. We haven't actually. What is this?
Wonder what's under here.
That's a project I'm working on. Well, supposed to be working on.
We do love Freya. Aww. Oh wait, I almost walked back into her room. Your birth month is in 12 days? Aww. What the frick is that? Oh, it's a shadow.
There's something on the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door.
Ooh. Well, I hope Freya is having a wonderful birthday, and I hope you are reunited soon, Ari.
It's for
Minette.
Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
No, I was laughing at Gumpy saying he's only 910 years
Minette's
old.
gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls.
Ooh.
They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters
Dedication.
up in a dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
That's why we can't touch that. Should I give this letter to Minette? Or may I keep this letter? Let's do... Should I give it?
Should I give this letter to Minette?
Just put it in the dodo box.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her. And if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Oh, we can actually ask her questions now. Your mom wants you to come visit. Aw. Awesome, Ari. Or awesome that you might be able to visit your mom and your puppy soon. They say you're only as old as you feel. You feel like you died 850 years. Oh, damn, Gumpy. Damn. Okay. Let's get some Let's get some basic answers down.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design
Moulin?
studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up.
Oh, nice.
See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
Maybe we just have to find things that are round at the market.
It makes her seem very eccentric.
Seem eccentric? The woman wears a mask. She is eccentric. And fashion editors eat it up. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
Okay. You didn't know she was going to do it? She never bothered to explain why.
And she's never bothered to explain why?
Sometimes she refuses to say. Other times she says it's because some mysterious man in black threw acid on her. I think it's because she just likes to get people's tongues wagging.
Who is Dieter von...
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand, too?
No, that's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean-Mi is much more important.
She's like, oh, I'll just take your thing. And then she's like, she's like, I'll take your thing. And then Nancy's like, no, I'm good. I'll do my task. I'll do yours too. Holy crap. No, I'm not doing my task anymore. Like, sus much? Why is that?
Why is that?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine. All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki.
That's
Rue
why.
des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais. Look for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
Oh, I think he's the bald dude in Sunny's drawing.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall in Minette's studio?
I came in one morning last month and there it was. Minette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
She copied Lulu, guys. Allez, bye-bye. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. Okay, let's go. Let's finally get out of here. Wait, where are we going? Let's see. Where? I'm guessing this is where we are right now. Because that's where everything's coming from. I completely forgot where everything is. So we're just gonna start here and then go this way. Okay, let's look at the task list. We did meet Minnie.
That's finished.
Pick up that envelope from JJ Ling. The metro stop place. I don't know. Pick up those fabric photos from Dieter. I'm guessing that's where we are right now. Just because the camera's in the background. Fix the plotter. We'll do that later. Minnie, we made her tea.
That's finished.
Before her brain cells start misfiring or something.
Oops, haven't done that.
Okay. Guessing this is Dieter.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you understood what he said. Only you didn't. Am I right?
Okay. You got the part about being American right? I'm gonna say this one.
Actually, I'm looking for Dieter von Schwesterkrank.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model. Her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Wait for them to start talking.
I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but
all good, Ari.
Unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
Okay, awesome. All good, Ari. Make sure you go have fun with your Valentine's Day plans. Go have fun with Gav and all that. I love you 5-1 as well, Ari. I love all you guys 5-1. I love the fact that we have adopted Momo and Gumpy's little relation, their little thing as our own. He's quite the narcissist. I still love it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be going until about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we'll be going for probably an hour and a half, 2 more hours, and then we'll pause and finish up tomorrow. Hi, Bubby. You're not leaving. I know there's a lot more things out that door, so we're closing it today. He loves it? Okay, awesome. Because we have definitely stolen it. Okay. You need to deliver them to that fashion editor, or you're not really going to make me go back to Minnie and tell her that, are you? Yeah, we're going to do this one.
You're not really going to make me go back to Minette and tell her that, are you?
She's terrifying.
I'd forgotten how unpleasant she can be when things don't go her way.
All
Do
good,
you know how
Gumpy.
to
We'll be
make
here.
prints?
No.
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Okay. Let's look around before we go in. He gestured to the right, so we're going left first.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
Oh, yeah, that's good on the brain.
Nice camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
I'd love to. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm guessing we need a camera if they're going to give us the option. I gotta play with that one more time. Okay. I'll leave it alone. Oh, maybe this is the room. So we're gonna keep looking around before we go in anywhere. I'm guessing that's the room that we leave by. Why is there like a thing there? I don't know. What's over here? Ooh, dark room miscellaneous. Ooh, this is okay. So this is how I use the paper. Okay. Your paper is already mounted on special mounting brackets. Make sure that all processes are done in complete darkness. Using any type of light, including red light, will... Holy crap, we're gonna have to do this in the pitch black, guys? Oh, God. Okay. Insert the negative you desire to create a print into the enlarger. and then turn off all lights. Turn off the lights. Turn on enlarger and project image onto the Krollmeister whatever for 2 to 9 seconds. Exposure for less or more than this time will destroy the image. So we're gonna have to count.
Negatives, developer, stop math, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
Dude, I'm still trying to figure. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna get a clock on my phone, so I can. Yeah, we'll have like a timer going, so I can keep track of the seconds. We'll just have the world clock up on my phone. Okay. Place the Krollmeister, blah, blah, blah. Place the paper with the exposed image in it. Okay, so first off, we have to do the exposed image thing for 2 to 9 seconds. Then we place it in the red tray for 7 to 12 seconds with the developing fluid. Then we place the paper in a tray of stop bath fluid for no more than 5 seconds. Then we place it in a tray of fixer fluid for 8 to 15 seconds. Light may be turned on after print is removed from the fixer. Hang the photo to dry. Okay, where'd my tablet go? Okay, so we're gonna write all this time down. Okay, 2 to 9 seconds. 2 to 9. Expose. I had to sound that out for a second. I think I wrote it close enough. Okay, 7 to 12 for red. Just put develop just in case we have to actually add the fluids. Less than 5 for white. Stop. And then 8 to 15 blue. And that is fixer. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Right, okay. Lights off. Okay. Okay, the only thing we really can do while the lights are on is putting it in putting the picture in the exposure thingy. Can't do anything with the fish. It's cute though. I still want to finish off looking around. There's a ducky. Nothing over here, and this is just him. So, I'm guessing this is the room.
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
Ooh, okay. It's in the bathroom, guys. Wait.
Whoa, look at all those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
Okay, so exposure, red, white, and blue. Oh, you know what I did last time I played this game? I know I have some here. Yep, there they are. We are going to... We're going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to put some post-it notes on my screen right where these are. Because these are really annoying. And I don't think anyone's going to truly blame me for this. I guess I'll just use blue for... That is blue, yeah. We'll use purple for red. And we'll use yellow. I'm not going to be able to see yellow, so we'll use green. Let's use the dark green for the white one. I have them right here, and right here. So that it'll be easier for me to find it. Because this gets really dark. Because...
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
That is why I'm going to I have these things. Because I can see I can still see the hand, and so when the hand goes underneath the tabs, I can see them still.
Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals...
And that's the reason. Okay. Well, there's an actual death.
Whoa. Look at all those bottles of
So
chemicals.
we're going to put a tab
Balls move
right
like
where
wind.
the water, or where the light switch is. I didn't even think about that one. Let's put it upside down. There we go. Now there's one right there. And we need one right here. I'm trying to figure out which color I haven't done yet. Here we go. I think that's the majority that we need. So because once we can put the thing in here, then we turn this off, then we have to flip this button. Okay. I think I can get this close enough that it'll be fine. Okay. Let's I'm trying to turn around to get the negatives.
Help yourself.
I want to see how many times I can flush this toilet. If he says anything else. We'll try one more time. Oh, that would've been funny. Okay. Is there... How... Where are these prints? Oh, here's the
These
prints.
must be the negatives.
Okay. You guys ready? Let's... Oh, wait. I gotta make sure that these actually have... Okay, they do have fluids in them already. I'm gonna guess those are the correct fluids. Because I think I clicked on one of these earlier. Okay, let's start with the left one. Let's put that in. Let's turn off the light.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't actually keep count. Okay, good. We have it already. Okay, so this is 7 to 12 seconds. I'm looking at my clock. Just waiting until it says 5. There we go. Okay. Then under 5 seconds for this one. 1, 2, 3. Close enough. And then 8 to 15 for this one. Okay. Let's see. 8 plus 8 equals 16, so we need everything. I'm gonna wait for it till it passes 8 again, and then go to 6 or later.
There.
Oh, shit.
All done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
Apparently I did that right. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're gonna try that, and we're gonna actually get the phone in front of my face so I can actually keep count. Okay. Yeah, I was not gonna see how many times I can kill myself with all these bottles, so we're doing the little tricks here. And it is very helpful. I don't need this one here. What I need is have it on the light switch itself. So I moved it down to here. Because I don't think we actually need to touch the paper at all. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Let's do the second print. Okay. This one is for 2 to 9 seconds. It's doing 4 seconds just to be on the safe side. Okay, this one is 7 to 12. Just waiting for the time. There we go. Okay, then this one is under 5. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Let's do it as close as we can. And then this one is for 8. Also, I misdid that other one. I just got lucky that I didn't do it too far over.
There. All done. Finished another one. Looks like fabric to me.
Looks like we don't actually need the light switch. We just need to turn it off and she turns it on herself. Okay, number... Oh, okay. So it's a good thing we're doing them in order because she puts the whatever's back afterward. So let's do number 3. Okay. We got 2 to 9 seconds. I do about 4 for that, just to be on the safe side, somewhere in the middle. And then 7 seconds here. I'm waiting for a 0 on my...
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself. You know, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my phone. Under 5 seconds here. I'm waiting for a nice number to count off of. I forgot it's under 5, so it just needs like 2 or 3 seconds. And then this is 8. We're literally going off of the seconds on the clock to help me. Do, 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 do.
There, all done. I'm getting there. Beautiful. Not very interesting, but beautiful.
Pretty. Okay. Last one, guys. Last one. Okay. We need 2 to 9 seconds here. And then we'll switch over. That was about 4. And then we need 7 to 12 seconds here. Oh, I did that a little early, but I think I can do the math from 8 plus 7. Just make sure it gets past 5. There we go. And then this one is under 5. I just feel like it has to sit for at least a second or 2. And then this is 8 to 15. I'm waiting for the 20-second mark. There we go. Now we just have to wait for the 28-second mark. There we go.
There,
Okay.
all done.
Whew. Okay.
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
I'm pretty sure this is the system I did last time too. I didn't think about that until I heard the dark room, and I was like, wait, didn't I put things on the screen? I think I put more obtrusive ones last time though. These were much better. They're like clear page markers.
Ah, you made the prints.
See-through ones.
Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
Okay, okay. What kind of dealings have you had?
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy.
I'm just putting these page markers on the side.
When I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets. No questions asked.
Okay, okay. Why does he need the prints? What's your opinion of Manet's assistant? Let's do
Why
this
does
one.
Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
Ooh, she has a crush.
She has a crush on you?
Oh my goodness.
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with
Even
models
Nancy
the way I do
hears
day
it.
in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
What am I thinking right now?
Do a lot of women have crushes on you?
Oh, yes. You see, models do their best work in front of photographers they feel they can trust. So to thrive professionally, I've worked hard to develop an aura of compassion and trustworthiness. Unfortunately, all women recognize and respond to it, regardless of the fact that I will never return their affections, Heather included.
So he just thinks everyone has a crush on him? Just because he has he has status and power and all that in the modeling world?
It was fun talking to you.
Drop by again?
I mean, she might actually have a crush on you, but really? Okay, let's... Yeah, he thinks... Oh, Nancy thinks he's right, though. Which is too bad, because Dector says there's no way.
Still need to do... Been there, done that.
Just verifying. Pick up the envelope. Pick up those fabric photos.
Been there, done that.
Pastel, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. If you need to if you need to lurk, or if you need to run, that is totally fine. You gotta focus on your family and your loved ones today. But I super appreciate you being here. We are currently in the City of Love, and we're playing Nancy Drew the number 14. totally accidental, but I thought it was funny. I love coincidences. I really need to remember to look at the thing before I click on the map. But we're just going left to right here. Oh, Zero. Thank you, Zero. Okay, where are we?
To the memory of the French fighters.
Thank goodness she can read it because I can't. 1940 to 1945. Oh. Ooh, are we at the market?
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I see you over there at the monument with the Cross of Lorraine. You are a tourist?
Actually, I
you're
have
not
a
going
job
out.
here in
No.
Paris, but it's only temporary. So I guess I'm kind of a tourist.
Tourists are good. I welcome tourists. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world.
Nice.
The others who sell here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements. You see something you
Basements.
like?
Well,
Aw, I'm sorry, Pastel. Well, I'm happy to be entertainment or whatever you need today. Honestly, that sounds awesome, Pastel, but that's just a me thing. We are currently having to buy stuff for our kind of boss. It's our boss, but also it's the person that we're currently investigating for our actual boss, who is their financial backer. So, yeah, Pastel. I was worried. I was kind of worried today because I was like, well, people are probably gonna spend a lot more time with their families, and I was like, I might as well. Worst case scenario, they can watch the stream another time, or they can watch it tomorrow when we finish the game. But this way, even if you guys are just stopping by, I get to hang out with you a little bit on the holiday, and I like that.
guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
We're pretty sure she wants brown
Maybe
things,
then I have what you like.
so I think she
I'll
might
remember
like those
that.
first two.
Merci.
But
Au revoir.
I want to see what the options are first. Ooh, what's this? I'm trying to get them to shut up now. Maybe if I just leave. Okay, they just blow raspberries. I just wanted them to stop.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans.
You're right.
Smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well,
I think she liked this one. Or this one. We only need to buy, I believe, 4 items, right? 4 things, yes. Again,
I really don't want to buy anything.
we're still
right
looking
now.
around.
By any chance,
I really do think
mademoiselle,
that
you
blue
wish
thing
to
will work.
earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint
Oh,
them.
we can make
But
some
for
money.
a young woman such as you, it is
We'll do one.
easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see? The lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush.
Apparently, I'm also
these
doing
lines,
a painting
voila.
stream today.
The painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euros for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Well, sure, if that's okay.
But of course.
We're doing a painting stream of our own. Okay, let's just do this real quick. I just want to make a little bit of money. Let's start with the dark green. And then we'll go into the lighter green. It doesn't look like we need these 2 colors, so I'm just going down the palette, basically. Let's get this lighter green in there. We do need her black hair. We don't have to do the nostrils. Those are already black. We got some brown for her head covering, looks like. Oh, last bit there. Ooh, and a little bit under the neck. And then this lighter brown. I think that's it. Oh, we forgot her eyes. And then we got this even lighter one. No, I think her lips are the other one. Let's see. What is this color? I know it's not there. I'm just trying to see if I can match it with anything. I don't think we need this color. We do need this one for her face and her neck. And then... I think this one... Yep, that one goes on that bit right there. I think we also need to get her upper face and her side bit. And then I think we need a lighter color for her forehead and her eyes.
Monsieur, how's this?
There we go.
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Not
Maybe
right
later.
now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay, so that's how we make... Oh, wait. There was the hand that was on the table was from the haunted carnival or carousel. We had to use that for one of the machinery.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
I don't think anything captures my eye here.
actually, I don't see anything else.
That one's...
Here, new things.
Everything's
come,
like
old things go
cylindrical.
all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay, let's turn around. Is there another one over here? If not, I think I know the 4 things we're gonna buy. Ooh, what's this? Okay, just a color wheel. What's this? We got a water fountain? That's cute. Okay, I know the 4 things we're gonna buy.
Stay
Then.
away. This is good. What do you like?
We're gonna buy... Oh, actually, I need to go with the other
I'm
one.
not in a
first.
buying mood.
Next time I have what you want.
Okay, those
Sounds
two,
good.
the
Au
circle
revoir.
bracelet,
Au
the tire thing right next to it, and then
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
there's
What do
3
you
things
wish to
here.
buy?
Well, let's see.
I think we're gonna buy this. Wait, how much money? I have 210. We're gonna buy that
What's
one.
in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I am not sure if it is about the beloved beast of burden in
Ooh, okay, we
Tibet
can
or about
barter.
someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
Okay. Let's see. We can barter for €1, 21 euros, 42 or 63. I'm gonna go 42.
I think it's probably worth more like 42 euros.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Nice. We got it for half off. That's gonna be so much easier on our wallet. We still have 168. I think we're gonna go with coffee.
Can never have too many of these, I guess.
It is an excellent coffee can. I practically give it to you for 7 euro.
€7. I'll give you 2.
I'll give you 2 euros.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I think we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna go with the bracelets.
You're selling a manhole cover?
It is a genuine Parisian manhole cover, one which would make a fine souvenir for someone back home. And it is only 45 euro.
Why would someone want to buy an actual manhole cover, guys?
I'll give you 11 euros for it.
The metal it's made of is worth more than that. 45 euro, take it or leave it.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else tickles the fancy?
We're gonna try that again.
This thing costs how much?
35 euro.
Oh, we fucked up. We'll leave it.
I don't think I want it after all.
I think I can
What
make it
else
somewhere
tickles
else.
the fancy?
I think I can get the
really
4 I
don't wanna
need
buy
somewhere else.
anything right now.
Or the other
I
2.
get new things all the time. You must
This,
come
yeah,
back.
the hand there.
I may just do that.
I love when
Goodbye.
they bring up or bring back other people's thing or stuff from other games.
You cannot stay away. This is good. What do you like?
Scrub
You're
this.
selling a wheel from a kiddie car?
With imagination, that wheel can be put to many uses, which is why the price is 35 euros.
18 euros is more my speed.
Voila.
18
What else
euros
do you
for the wheel of a child's car.
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
Too much. 4 euros is more like it.
Voila. What else do you like?
I think
Guess
that's it.
I'm just not in a buying mood.
I only bought 2 more
Next
things.
time I have what you want.
Sounds good. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, let's go back. Actually, let's go see the last 2 plays of the Coco Kringle. We're gonna continue our little path here, and then we'll go back to the office, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. Oh, are we at the cafe for the...
Oui.
Yep, it's the cafe with the bald dude.
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous
She's really
Monsieur
trying.
Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
She keeps saying the D.
What can I do for you, mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Manette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. Heather still works for Manette.
I didn't catch that.
Both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months.
Ooh, shit.
I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these photos to you. They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up
yes.
myself.
We
You're
got our
quite
stuff.
doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture... pff. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I have no design to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean, or would it be bad if I said yes?
I have no desire to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean.
Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In
Nice.
the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people.
You are creepy, dude.
You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri,
Okay.
he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case,
Okay. Let's see. What do we have on the list? What do you guys think sounds good? I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce any of these. I know this is steak and with fries, rich French fries, basically. What do you guys think we should do? We should. Oh, ads are gonna be in about. Oh fudge. 5 minutes, I'm guessing, based off the ad break timer right now. When they do, we'll do a self-care break. Make sure we take care of ourselves. Refill any snackies, any drinkies, all that good stuff. Grab any blankies. What do you guys think we should order? If first person in chat who says something, I'll do that one. If no one chooses anything, I'm just gonna choose the most expensive thing on the menu. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to think. I don't either, Pastel, entirely. And Nancy also does not know. So it's totally fine if we just guess. Okay. We're just going to go off the most expensive thing just in case we have to buy something. Just in case there's something we need later. At least that way we won't have, or in case we have to pay the next time. If we have to come back, we'll just go the more expensive one.
May I please have the cuisse de grenouille?
Oui, mademoiselle.
Let's see what that is. Cuisse de...
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Uh-oh. This looks like...
Frog legs. A brave but wise choice.
Oh no.
They are magnifique.
If you say so. Mmm.
We ate frog legs, guys.
You're right. The food here is good.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you
Oh
wish
my
from me?
goodness. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep going with the questions now. Holy crap.
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that
I
mask?
thought snails
I
was
believe she is the
not my
victim of botched
thing, but...
plastic surgery.
Ooh.
Do you have proof?
No, but I tell you this, Nancy. Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
That's true. Okay. If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be? Or do you have... Okay, we're doing all the questions.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same coûte clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Aw. Okay. Have you ever gone... Has it ever gone beyond words? Do you know... Yeah, we'll go that
Has it
one.
ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle True. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have
Oh,
a
well.
real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
That's nice, yeah. I mean, if you're just researching anyway, you might as well hang out
Hugo Butterly
with all the food.
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
We'll talk again
We'll
later.
talk again later, okay?
I'm pretty sure she
D'accord.
recorded it herself, so I don't have to worry about that.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
I was... Dang. Oh, yes. Okay, finally. The last place we were supposed to... I wanted to go to is the last place is where we go to sleep. That helps. Really? Well, guess we're on day 2.
Hi, JJ Ling. I check your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable.
Thank goodness.
Down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Oh, goodness. That's just rude. Okay. So I guess we were supposed to do this before sleeping, but oh well.
It showed up 5 years later.
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost
Oh,
everything
shit.
that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was
I
5
can't
years
pause.
old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
We're gonna pause there. I can't actually pause in the game, but I can switch over to just chatting once my thing reconnects. We'll go to just chatting while we have ad break. Yeah, it's these ad breaks are always a little bit off. I'm actually gonna go on mute while I get some water in me and all of that, and so that way you guys have something to listen to. I'll be right back. There we go. Just wanted to make sure I got some caffeine in me. Drink some more of my tea. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day, or at least a wonderful Saturday. If you have any, yeah, I hope whatever plans you do have go well. And if you do have to hop off, that's totally fine. But we got about 25 more seconds before ads are over. I'm just waiting till it had a nice number on the screen for me to say. And then we'll be back at it. It looks like we have something to do with cookies. I still can't remember to... Anyway. We're going to go for... We'll probably go until... We'll go a little bit after the next ad break, and then we'll hop off for the night. There is the ads. Welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully you guys didn't miss too much. I do try to catch the ad break when I can, but again, due to the no clock, I kind of have to guesstimate. But let's get back into this. Okay. So, she is asking if we want cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies.
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing
I muted again.
I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high
Reverse
metabolism. So
modeling
I make cookies.
issues.
I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Yeah, why does she want to be a size 12?
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
Okay. What's a fitting model?
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Does anyone else live here?
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Okay. Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette? Heather wants me to pick up an envelope.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you?
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm
smart.
real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Okay. Yeah. Let's ask about any lore.
Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Is he the only person you can think
I'm
of?
guessing it's that
There's
one.
always Hugo Butterly, I guess.
Oh,
He and
Butterly,
Minette
not
are
Butterfly.
always taking pot shots at each other. Although that's probably because they know the fashion media eat that sort of stuff up.
See you later.
Take care.
Okay, let's look around. We haven't looked around yet. We kind of just walked in and immediately went to bed. Soggy summer brings a deluge of flooded basements. Ooh. Yikes. Lost ruins, Roman city discovered. Minstrel storm season to begin early. U.S. bingo champion wins again. Something fair to increase in coming year. An unusually wet summer has caused water damage in a record number of homes throughout Paris and vicinity. More than 300 millimeters of rain have fallen in the area since June 1st, almost twice the average amount, resulting in hundreds of complaints to the sewer district. There's really not much we can do, said District Director Pierre Rubin. The system can only handle so much rainwater. When our maximums are exceeded, the extra water seeps into the ground and unfortunately makes its way into people's basement. If it's any consolation to my fellow citizens, my basement was flooded too. Also, homeowners would be wise to avoid entering a flooded basement until it's absolutely certain that the electricity has been turned off. That's smart. I don't know why we needed to learn about that, but we did. Okay, let's look around a bit more. I'm guessing this is... Oh, more stuff. Grower discontent results in a mint shortage. Oh, okay. So if we want to get mint, we're gonna have to do something about it. Consumers have taken mint for granted long enough. It's high time that changed. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got sleepy thing. Or to go to sleep. We got... I don't know what the heck this is. Ooh, the catacombs. Ooh, do we get to see the catacombs in this game? That'd be really cool. And we got a phone as well. Oh, we can call Hugo Butterly now. Let's call it from here so we don't call from the office. 94436. See if he answers or not. We can at least try. Worst he can do is hang up.
What? Another question? Look, just send the oldest, moldiest, worst-smelling cheese you have to that address. Now quit calling me and get it done!
Mr. Butterly? Obviously not who I think it is. My name's Nancy Drew.
I don't know any Nancy Drew.
I'm kind of a friend of Minette's.
Her, I know.
Is that smelly cheese by any chance going to her?
Whatever for? Neither she nor her work needs any help from me to stink. Now, if you'll excuse me, whoever you are, I'm going to hang up. Goodbye, then.
No, wait. I just wanna... Rats.
Yeah, we tried. We didn't try very hard, but we did try. Okay. Let's look at our list of stuff to do. Now it's the beginning of the day. Let's get all the stuff we can.
Been there, done that.
Okay. We went...
Oops, haven't done that.
We have to verify that she likes it, I guess. Take the fabric photos.
That's finished.
Give the envelope to...
Check.
Okay. So we just need to go back to the office now and give the envelope to Heather, verify that the objects are good to go, and whatever we have to do with the plotter. I'm not sure. Okay. You just hear people in the background. I love it. All the transfers today. Minette's House of Design. Alright, let's start off with Heather's thing.
Do you work for Minette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Minette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
Okay, when do you think you'll be ready to go off on your own? Let's ask about what she's designed.
To see some of the things you've designed.
Well, I'd love to show them to you.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
It's probably right in front of her or in her ear.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind me? My
I was right.
portfolio can wait. If she came out and caught me showing you my designs instead of hers, yikes.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Okay, let's... Really quickly, I want to go back to our computer and see if we need to check these off or not. No, we don't. Okay, so... I think we did all of this. Nice.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that
no.
ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
No! Okay, we're gonna try to get this set up.
Minette. Minette. Hello, Minette. Shh.
Okay, do I just put stuff down? How do I give her her stuff? Maybe that's what this game thing is. Oh, there's more pages. Oh, I'm Minette's only friend, Carol. The dress model. Get back to work, Sonny. Deliver this, order that. I told you no eating at the desk. Blah, blah, blah. Stress. Bottoms up. Because he turned the windmill upside down. Rude. Crouching Hugo hidden Minette instead of Baguette. Oh my goodness. Kicking Dieter out. Just rude. Voila, Minette. Oh, she still has her little cape thing on. Oh, that's how she turned from alien to her. It's alive. Carol rude. More dead flowers for Minette. Figures. Poor things probably died of fright when they heard they were going to her. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's probably the thing that we need for the plotter. What is this? RRLLLUULUUU. I'm not gonna write these down. I'm just gonna take a photo of them. There's no way I'm writing down all that. I'm trying to figure out what those are. Okay. Well, we have the thing we need for the plotter, it looks like. Are very sensitive. Adjusting one setting may affect other settings. Oh, wait. At times, your plotter may need to be recalibrated for optimal printing. Should the printer not print correctly, adjust the vertical, horizontal pitch as well as the ink intensity. When calibration is complete, select the print button to print out the text page. Okay. Do we have to do them in order, maybe? Let's go back and draw those out. Okay. Oh. What page am I on? 7. Okay. Okay, let's see. Short, bigger, and then same size. Short. Let's do this, actually. I'm trying to make sure that they're all the same style. Okay, and then this one goes up here, down to this, and then even higher. Then we got like midway to the same height to somewhere in the middle. And then we got that second height, or that last height, double, and then down to that first of the other one. And then we got top height, this middle thing, and then guessing that first height. Okay. My drawing is absolute crap when it comes to their visual, but it'll work out. Okay, so all the way down, one up, all the way down. Trying that. This takes a second. There. Apparently that fixed it. Okay. Oh.
Nancy, get the
Bonjour, Manette's House of Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Manette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
One moment, please. Heather, someone named Lynn from UC Kearns is following up on a letter about Noisette Tornade.
Tell her we're sorry, but Manette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but...
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
Okay. Who the heck is Noisette? Whatever. Oh, we fixed the plotter now. Let's see. Fix the plotter.
That's finished.
Go to the square.
Still need to do that.
Okay, we did get the envelope.
In there, done that.
Go to the computer at my workstation, log in as Manette, then beat her highest score on the computer game she's obsessed with, so she'll get her mind back. Okay. No, that was turned up a bit. Too loud. Is there a way... What? How are we supposed to know how to log her in. Jane's game.
Do you happen to know what Manette's
there it goes.
login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Only those people who signed up originally can play. Oh, thank you for visiting my game site filled with games that I designed myself. Due to the overwhelming popularity of the site, I have restricted traffic. Everyone else will have to wait for my uncle to get me more storage space on the server. TTFN JP. That's adorable. Okay, so we gotta figure out her login and all that stuff. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. Did Sunny write it down somewhere? Go Dodo, go Dodo. Go the Dodo doodad that you do dodos do. That's hilarious. Carol Rude. Yep, I'm not seeing anything that has to do with that, unfortunately. Nope, that just brings us back. I was trying to get the chocolate. Okay, let's go check her office. Maybe we'll find something in here.
Manette?
Yeah, she's just not answering us. Yeah, I'm going.
Bonjour, Manette's House of Design.
Bonjour, est-ce que c'est Heather?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a bunch of people calling.
Oh my, that name is familiar, but for the life of me, I cannot remember why. Nancy Drew. This is going to drive me mad.
May I ask who this is?
Prudence Rutherford.
That's awesome.
Prudence Rutherford.
Wait, Prudence!
Shoot.
I know you. I talked to you when I was working at the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C.
I'm happy you survived,
I'm
Gumpy.
Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good heavens, yes, of course, Nancy Drew. Why,
That's
as
awesome.
I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real necklace was recovered soon thereafter. What on earth is a nascent detective like you doing answering the telephone for Manette? Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
Ooh, we could do some designing.
Piece of cake.
Trusted, are you? Why my husband insists on sitting here in my study in his soggy tennis togs when he has the run of the whole villa is beyond me. Oh dear. Thanks to
I thought she was talking about the cat.
what we were talking about.
I forgot too, but the important thing. We're gonna say I forgot too. We're not gonna try to remind
I
her.
forget too. But the important thing is, I'm going to ship you some designs very shortly.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
You should have them by the end of the week.
Wonderful. I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucille, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
Okay, let's go figure out where we can do that. I'm guessing it's this table, just because of the design stuff.
Are the designs I'm supposed to finish for Prudence Rutherford under here?
You got it.
Okay. Let's see. Sunny, I selected the clothing and accessories for Prudence Rutherford, but forgot about her rules for each season's outfits. Please read through them and assemble the correct outfit. Start with summer and then move on to cruise and then fall season. The outfit should include something for the head, face, bottom, top, feet, and an accessory to hold. Also, Prudence firmly believes that patterns or prints not be considered as colors for her rules. When you've correctly assembled an outfit, Heather will tell you right away. If she ignores you, you didn't make it right. Okay. I wanted to describe some of the more interesting items I designed for your personal collection. I realize that you have very strict rules on your styles, but also wanted to give you a wide assortment of clothing and accessories, which I feel will complement your personality. Aww. Ooh, this one-of-a-kind Prado pineapple purse will add a splash of exotica to your ensemble. We got a pineapple purse, a faux leather pants. I recommend using primary colors red, blue, and green for the majority of your ensemble. Green galoshes for a classy lady on the go. A top hat. Looks like this is so you, Prue. Covered in authentic Himalayan yak hair. Okay, I know how much you enjoy the punk rock era. Here's your chance to return. Faux leather footwear was handcrafted at the infamous Shadow Ranch. Just in case you guys remember that game. It was a month ago or so. I added the yellow knee-ups for the popular schoolgirl look. I cultivated the furry covering from my pet Angora, who sheds like crazy. Oh, goodness. A feather top gives it a sense of whimsy. I will always believe a lady isn't a lady without a boa. A lovely floral print will highlight your interest in gardening. This classy purse is 100% smooth plastic. Something else. Elf shoes are on a comeback. Okay. Go disco. Elf shoes and disco pants right next to each other. Mix and match as you please with these scrumptious flares.
First thing I need to do is flip up this plastic sheet.
Okay. First thing we need to do is look at this. Okay. So this summer is my least favorite season, but one must look smashing at all times. In these dog days, I can be sporty, tranquil, domestic, capricious, and professional. So please consider the following for my outfit design. I need chromatic consistency. 3 pieces of clothing must be the same color. No purses. I cannot be bothered with this formality during summer. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. Give me color and radiance. I want my feet to be furry. I've maintained my youthful looks all of these years and need at least some sort of sun protection on my body. No patterns and no leather, please. Rain gear must be rain gear would be completely inappropriate for this ensemble. To reflect the arboreal growth, I need green on my legs and head. So we'll probably use green as the chromatic consistency color, I think. Wait, on my legs and my head, and she needs furry shoes. Oh, I didn't even do that. Okay, so she wants, right? I want my feet to be furry, and if you look at the back, I think these are the only furry. Oh wait, we got 2 things of furry feet. Okay, let's go back to that. We have this furry feet option, and we have this one. Currently, those are 2 options. She wants green pants, so let's go with this one. And then she wanted and head. She wants her head to be green as well. I'm thinking this one. I think that's our best bet. And then we need something else green as well. Maybe the purse. No, she doesn't want a purse, she said. What else is green? Okay, maybe we don't do green then. Let's see what else we have. No patterns and no leather, please. She wants sun protection. And let's see. No blonde, white, blonde, or yellow. No purses, sun protection, and no rain gear. Oh shoot, fridge. Alright, let's put those back. There's that. She wants green on her head as well, and then she wants furry feet. So let's do. Oh, she doesn't want white, so let's do the pink ones. And then, let's see. What do we have for sun gear? I think these glasses are our best for sun gear. Wait, she doesn't want white though, so let's use the black ones. There we go. And then, what do we have left? We still need to get a top. How about we just do black for the chromatic color? Or pink. We can do pink. What are we missing? I think...
Good job.
Oh, nice. That was weird, but okay. Do we get to see it? Okay, so it passes because it has the 3... it has three of the same color. It has the pink shoes, top, and boa. It has green pants and green hat, and then it has some sun protection as well. So for the cruise, we must my cruise wear must speak to my aura and challenge the boring and pretentious mindsets one often encounters in these arbitrary but necessary meetings of my peers. No skirts. I want to show as much skin as possible. Must not include any clothing or accessory from my summer outfit. Okay, so anything we already used. No jeans. It's so last year. My head and face must be consistently themed. No primary colors or yellow. They don't reflect well in the sun or in the sea. To reflect my environment, I need one item that's tropical. Nothing black. I want to be seen. Okay. Well, first off, there you go. You got something tropical. She doesn't want anything we've already used, so none of these two. No, these pants are a no-go. Okay, they don't go back. These shoes are a no-go. No skirt. Wait, I gotta double check if those are shorts or not. Let's see. I don't think they bring up the shorts. Yeah, okay. Oh, but no jeans. Capris, maybe? Head and face must be consistently themed. I think we can do that. Let's do the white glasses and head and face. Blonde wig, maybe? I don't know what it means consistently themed. To reflect, I need one thing that's tropical. That can be this. Oh, that's what it meant by knee highs, is the socks. That's weird. No primary colors or yellow. So no red. Red, yellow, and blue are the primaries, so oh well. Show as much skin as possible. Ooh, maybe this top. And then she wants her head consistently themed. Not sure what that means by that, but we're gonna give her that hair and we're gonna give her these sunglasses. Maybe. And then give her that. And then we need shoes. Can't use these ones. I'm guessing this one? No. That's... Can't be the rain... I don't think it's the rain galoshes. Unless it's... Is this what she means by consistently themed? Because that'd be weird. Curious. We got the one thing to reflect the tropical. Nothing black. Head and face must be consistently themed. What do you guys think? No skirts. No primary colors. Oh, wait, we got red. What else can we use as a top? Oh, we can do this one. It's all good, Gumpy. All good. We are attempting here. Best we can do. I feel like this is it. I don't think this is the end, but I think that's what she means. And then, okay, at least it wasn't those shoes. Oh, I guess we could use these ones.
By George, I think you've got it.
That's her cruise wear, guys. This is her cruise wear. Okay. Thank goodness you aren't gonna get wet in any way. Okay, for her fall ensemble, I want something dashing but a bit reserved. Something funky but not upstaging. To wit, please consider and do not deviate from my wishes. If my outfit contains something black, it must also contain something white. A clothing I wear as a top cannot be a single color. Oh, actually, we have that plaid shirt that'll work perfectly. No red for fall. There's plenty of red, beautiful red in the trees. A boa would be completely inappropriate for the season, which is great because we already used it. While it can be rainy in Kansas, I insist that I only have one piece of rain gear in this ensemble. Nothing sporty, no dark sunglasses, and nothing with braids. No clothing or accessories that would make me think of animals or plants. Black or white is okay, but should not appear above the neckline. It is chilly in Topeka, so please no short sleeves or short pants. Got it. Okay, so first things first. She said no red, so this is out of the question. It doesn't technically say we can't use anything we've already used, so but I'm guessing we can't. There is that blonde bob. You're correct. This one. But we also can just give her a hat of some sort. First things first, though. Let's see. Nothing black. Yeah. So like. If you go back over here, she has a hat for the instead of a wig. Here she has that hat instead of a wig. So we can give her a wig though. She doesn't want the pigtails. I think this is going to be our shirt though, because she said she wanted pattern for our for her shirt. Where is it? Clothing I wear as a top cannot be a single color. I think that's our best bet. Top wise, it's either that or this one. It says it must also contain something white if it's nothing black without white, but black top looks short sleeved. Oh, that's true. Good point. Thank you for that. Yeah, so I think we've already used the green bell bottoms, unfortunately, but we can do white, the white pants, or we can do the skirt. No, she said. Oh no skirt was the other one. I'm guessing we can't reuse the outfit, so like this one's out of the question. This is out of the question. This is out of the question. I think these ones are out of the question. I think our best bet is that white, and then we can use it. We can pair it with something black. Let's see. Maybe we give her the galoshes, and we give her. She only wants one thing of rain gear, so let's give her the shoes, and then let's give her the blonde wig or the black hat. No, she doesn't want anything black above her head. And then let's give her the purse. And then I guess we need to give her something.
Well, that's that. All 3 outfits are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Excellent.
Again, what? What? Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone. We're just gonna mark off that we did that.
That's finished.
Okay. That was weird. Okay. Has more money than fashion sense, obviously. Yeah, really. We can't do anything with that. I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to get her login password. Let's see if we can call home. There was another call. There was another number on the Zippy card thing. Let's do that while we think. 30, 13. Okay, let's. Oh, it's Frank and Joe. Even better. 1 2 8 0 5 5 5 4 8 6 5.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy? As in Drew? I thought you were in France.
I am in France.
Frank, pick up the phone down there. It's Nancy Drew calling from France. Everything okay?
Everything's great.
Ooh.
Hey, Nancy.
I didn't mean to have that over there.
Whoa, you sound out of breath.
Not out of breath, out of shape.
Me? Hey, you're the one who's been taking a break for the last 2 hours.
Break from
Is
what?
everyone freaking... okay. I was gonna say, is everyone running?
Carpet layers are coming to redo the basement tomorrow, so we gotta get everything out. And I use the term we loosely.
Hey, I'm pacing myself here.
You're in the kitchen eating jelly donuts, aren't you?
We love Frank and Joe. They're so sweet. Okay.
Well, I made it to Paris, okay?
Great. Exactly where in Paris are you?
In the old windmill that houses Manette's office and studio. It's in the section of Paris called Montmartre. The outer office looks like any other modern office, but Manette's studio, which is inside the moulin itself, is very old and funky.
What's Minette like?
Actually, I can't really say right now.
What do you mean? You have met her, right?
Joe, she's calling from the office. She probably means she can't talk right now because she might be overheard.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
What else is going on there?
We're just calling to say hi.
See ya.
Okay, we're going to look one more time at this See if there's anything to do with like a username and a password. Because it's the only thing I can think of. There's... Oh, wait. I'm dumb. Carol Rude. Okay, let's go back. Let's try that.
Do you know what Manette's password
is it Carol Rude?
Nope. Yes.
Oh my goodness, it was just Carol Rude. Okay. Oh, there's other games too. Okay, I guess we have to do model match. Franken! We are playing model match, which is just a memory game. Oh, mix it up. Wait. What are we doing? It just started counting down. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing first. Okay. Oh, question mark. Matchup. Oh, it's just the matchup 3 things, 3 or more in a row. We've done this before. Okay. Yeah, then you get bonus points for, in time for 4 or more matches. You can mix it up with the... Okay. We played this before. We did it with the pictogram thing at... Oh, so what's the high score that we need to follow? Okay, we need to beat 1,000. We did it... Oh, never mind. We're starting. Oh, God. Oh, we just have to click them. Oh, okay, I see what happened. God, these are really, really close to each other. Okay, we're quitting and restarting that because they're... I just need to focus. The music's not helping. Okay, let's try this again. Model match. This is way harder than the last one. Because at least then... At least they were different enough that it was easier to notice when there was different ones. They had colors to them. I think I got 5 of this guy. I was trying to see if I can get a 4th of the lady from, or the little kid. But I couldn't. Let's get Brady Armstrong put together. That's a different guy. Okay. Oh, this is really, really hard on my brain. There's this lady. I don't see any more of her, unfortunately. Oh, there's this dude right here. I just need another Brady so I can put them together. Just trying to find this dude again. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, at least we got past the score. We're good. Whew. Just waiting for time run out, basically. Okay, we can put some of these people together. We got this mad person here. I don't have him right now. This happy lady. Oh, there's a 3rd one. I am not playing this game again. This specific game, the puzzle game. Yeah, high score was 1,000. We got to 2,000 already. Okay, I'm just gonna let it... Oh, I said I was gonna let it run out, but I got another one.
Right.
Whew. Okay, quit that.
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
That was horrible.
I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do, and I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
There's no way I'm beating that score. My brain.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. The film canister is totally rude.
Good.
And these rings? Beyond rude.
Okay, good.
But the rest of this is garbage. I don't care what you do with it so long as you get me more stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff. Stuff I can use. Now go.
Okay, so we got 2 out of 4. Not too bad. Let's get out of here before she decides I don't need to play that game again. And it was here, I believe. Let's do a couple. Just change, move trains a couple times. Okay, let's see if there's got anything new.
Not stay away. This is good. What do you like?
I don't think here.
Guess
I think we will have to get that
Next
circle
time I
thing.
have what you want.
Sounds good. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
At the one dude's place.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
The
What do you
Paris
wish to
French
buy?
thing on top.
Well, let's see. This thing costs how much?
35 euros.
We messed with him too much. He's just gonna.
Vendu.
He's not gonna let us
What
choose.
else tickles your fancy?
Okay.
I really don't want to buy anything
We're
right
gonna
now.
try the other person,
Maybe
the last
you will want something
market
next
stall.
Maybe. Au revoir.
How much money do I have left? I have just under 100 euros.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Let's try the cone.
Well, let's see.
Let's try the cone.
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful.
We'll try 8.
With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel, and I ask only 10 euro for it.
Would you take 8 euros for it?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
No. Actually, I don't see anything else.
Come back soon. Perhaps I will have new things.
Okay. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
It's either that or the bowling ball, but I don't think she wants the bowling ball. Okay, let's go back to the office, the studio, whatever you want to call it. And let's see if we can, if this is what she wants. I can't not make the noise. Okay, let's go back inside and test this one.
More stuff. How delightfully rude. Show me. Oh, I love the miniature traffic cone.
I was worried about that one.
Very rude. But the rest of this is garbage.
Dang
I
it,
need
that cost me
more.
45
Get me more
euro.
stuff.
Dang it. Oh well. We might have to do some painting to pay for the stuff, but let's see if we can figure it out. Okay. There's only 3 vendors to look at. Also, ads are going to be in about 5 minutes.
This is good. What do you like?
Guess
I
I'm
think
just
I have
not
an
in a buying
idea.
mood.
Next time I have what you want.
Sounds good.
We got one thing from her, one thing from the other dude, and one thing from her.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What captures the eyes this
I'm going to guess the lava lamp.
Well, let's see.
We're going to try the lava lamp.
What's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The truck which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am selling it for only 20 euro.
10 euros sounds about right to me.
My price is 20 euro. You may take or leave.
I'll take it.
It is yours.
Yeah.
See anything else you like?
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Come back soon. Perhaps I will have new things.
Okay. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay, let's get out of here and let's go back one more time. Hopefully, I went too far. Hopefully this is what she wants. Because there's not really much on our list of stuff to do besides this. Currently.
More stuff. How delightfully rude. Show me. The lava lamp is perfect.
Okay, there we go.
How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. I'll take care of this other junk you bought. Now go away. I have work to do.
Okay, let's look at our stuff. I guess we got 2 orange things, 2 red things, 2 green things, and 2 blue things. They're all kind of, I don't know.
Heather, where is JJ?
I told you, she's not answering her phone.
Oh no.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now!
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Gotta go get JJ.
I'll go get her.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ.
Just the close-up of the thing.
Go like the wind.
Okay, let's go back to our apartment. It was placed this way. This is the cafe. Oh, we got the Eiffel Tower on the left side. That's really awesome. Oh yeah, no. At least we don't have to worry about potholes and stuff like that. I just want to check our list really quickly.
Been there, done that.
Figure out what uses.
That's
online.
finished.
Go to the computer. Yep, we
Check.
did that already. And to
Oops,
check out. Oh,
haven't
I meant that
check.
one. And okay, so we still have to look around the office for everything, or we still have to look around the office, which is gonna take time anyway. And we got to be able to get access to, I'm guessing, that dodo bird, and then we still need to talk to JJ. So we're perfectly set up.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play Hangman. You know how to play, right?
Sure.
Hangman? Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. I always start with E's because it's one of the most
That's a
commonly
winner.
used letters. What do you guys, if you guys think of the word before I do, please put it in chat. Let's do R.
That's a winner.
Okay. Okay.
T.
Bingo.
Oh, is this? I'm worried this is in French.
A.
Okay, not that. S.
S.
That's a winner.
Is it secret?
C.
Gumpy, nice.
Play again?
No thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's
only here for this.
screaming for you. Literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
But if I go back there without you, Minette'll fire me.
Too bad. Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go
Wow.
to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay?
We get to make
cookies. I promise.
Well, I'll head over there. But I'm going to call you before I set one foot inside Minette's studio. And if those aren't done, or if you try to lie...
You tried to type it in here. I was like,
anyone.
no, dummy, I'm corrected. Nice.
All right. Everything you need is right here. Recipe, baking sheet,
I thought she was in the middle of cooking these.
measuring cups and spoons, ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just turn around and dump it down the sink.
Okay.
One problem though. The recipe calls for fresh mint.
I was gonna start in a second.
Toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some more. Which could be hard because there's some kind of mint shortage thing going on. Oh, and I'm also
We did
out
read
of
that.
brown sugar. I think there's a way to substitute for it using molasses somehow, but that's your...
Molasses and sugar.
Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go shopping instead. And Minette's going to go bonkers. Ta-ta!
Okay. We're gonna stop here because ads are gonna start any second. I'm a genius. It literally started right as I said any second. Or at least it was on my screen by then. So we're gonna switch over to just chatting. So I can give myself a little bit of an ear break. If you guys can hear me currently, that means that you are obligated to stretch. You don't have to stand up because I won't, but you do have to stretch a little bit. I'm gonna lay on the ground a bit after stream, stretch out my back a bit more, but for now a little twisty will help. We're gonna finish creating the cookies and then we'll see how we'll see where we're at after the cookies, and then we might call it a day after that. But I'm playing it by ear. I think I have until 3 o'clock technically. But I wanted to make sure we got to a nice stopping point before I finish stream today. Yeah, make sure you guys are hydrating, especially if you're going to be celebrating later today, or if you have already started celebrating, make sure you're hydrating. Don't want to eat or and make sure you guys get good food. Always gotta celebrate with good food. Just double checking my phone, checking I still got good timing on my stuff. We got about another minute left. Yeah. I hopefully I can set up the VOD stuff tonight or tomorrow, so that it'll be perfectly ready to go for next week. I gotta start uploading the stuff onto the private YouTube videos so that I have them all ready to go for their eventual uploads. Oh, you got pizza and yeah. Oh yeah, you got your pizza and your chocolate. Nice. Yeah, you guys have to have chocolate today. I got some Heath bars. I like Heath bars. It's just like the toffee in them. We got about less than 15 seconds left. If you guys don't have chocolate, you can always go tomorrow when the stores go on sale for chocolate. Some lady at the store was saying that the Valentine version of the chocolate was like $1.50 cheaper than the one in the candy aisle. It's weird. Welcome back. We are about to make chocolate chip cookies. Let me get my OBS to work and switch back over. And let's continue the game. Okay. We do need to find mint first. So I'm guessing let's go back to the market. I'm guessing that's our go-to place. We should still have money for it. If not, we can do some either here or the hotel, actually. It might be at the let's check the vendors and then let's go see if there's any of the menu items at the cafe.
Bonjour. I have many new things, you see?
Wow, you sure do.
Oh, never mind.
You're sure to find something you like.
I immediately found this.
Is this mint?
Oui, that is mint.
Ooh.
The growers have mint because of them all over Paris, all over France. No mint except for here. I have very good mint, not moldy. I sell to you for 50 euros.
No thanks.
What else do you like?
We're gonna see if we can get cheaper on the menu.
Just not in
if
a
we can
buying
guess
mood.
something that has
When you want
mint
to
on
look
it.
again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, let's go to the cafe because I think we can get something for less than 50. All of that stuff is $12 was the most expensive thing on it.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like.
Yep.
But know that this time, you will pay for it.
That's why we chose the most expensive thing, just in
Henri?
case. Okay. What do you guys think would come with a sprig of mint in it? We got a bunch of things that I'm not gonna. The second item was frog legs, and I know that bottom item is something to do with steak and French fries, so I don't think it has that one. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Which one? Crème de glace. Okay, let's try that one.
May I please have the crème
And
de
plus,
glace?
it's only 5.
Très bien. Ça fait 5 euros.
That will be €5.
Bye-bye, hard-earned cash.
Ice cream was a sprig
You were
of mint on
right.
top. So refreshing.
I need to take that mint so I can make those cookies for JJ.
You're right, Pastel. Perfect
I think I'll
choice.
save the mint for later.
As you wish.
I did pay for it, and that's way cheaper than the 50 that they wanted.
Wonderful.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
I will ask him
I'm
the
staying
question
with
while we're here.
JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
Has she
Honestly,
done
that's
modeling
probably a
for
better
any other
name for her
designers in
anyway.
Paris?
She did a lot of work earlier this year for Ugo Bottoli, which I do not doubt is why Minette was so eager to use her. Unfortunately for Gigi, I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
Yes, terrible thing being tricked.
We were definitely told that.
Of course, it was Gigi's agent who misled her, not Minette. Nevertheless, Gigi seemed very upset when I talked to her. She does not wish to be stuck in Paris for so long. The perils of being a model, eh?
Thank you for talking to me.
À tout à l'heure.
We definitely knew that. Okay, let's go back and make our cookies. Yeah. $5 for that ice cream. Or €5 for that ice cream rather than the 50 that she was trying to get out of us. And I know we could have probably haggled a little bit, but I mean, the chances weren't great. Let's go make our cookies. Ooh, what's this?
What are books doing in here? What in the world is JJ doing with books on electrical engineering?
And signal processing. Oh, we got the jalapeno peppers.
Well, here's some molasses.
Okay. Let's get out of this and let's rotate. Or just turn around, I guess. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the... Oh, maybe we just have to put the molasses down. There we go, maybe?
I still need mint.
Oh, we have to put the mint down as well.
I'll just chop up this mint. There, I'm ready to start cooking.
Okay. So we still need to figure out what the ratio for the brown sugar is from the mint.
I think I'll throw this batch out.
I'm not trying to throw the batch out, I'm just trying to turn around. Oh.
I think I'll throw this batch out.
I'm just trying to look. Okay, not here. We need to go somewhere else to figure out the mint, I think. Or the molasses thing. Where might we go for molasses? A recipe. Nothing in those drawers, nothing over there. We already went through this. I know it's molasses and sugar. I just don't know the ratio of stuff. See if there's anything else in here that I might have missed. Maybe we can call Bess. Oh wait, wrong. Actually, this one works too. 1930 13. We're gonna try Bess and George. See what they think. 1 5 2 3 5 5 5 4 4 6 8. I'm good at ringing Bess and George now.
Hello?
It's me. How was your run?
Jog. It was definitely a jog. And the best part is, it's over. What's going on, Nan?
I was hoping there was something about...
I cannot believe how high-strung Minette is.
Why do you
molasses.
say
Well, the first time I walked into her office, I was almost decapitated by the potted plant she'd just thrown.
She was a tea therapist.
that? Plant at you? Before she even knew you? That was rude.
Actually, she was throwing it at Heather, her assistant. Oh, and Bess, according to Minette, when something is cool, she says it's totally rude.
Rude. You know, that's got a ring to it. He is one rude dude. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna start saying that.
Okay,
I'd better go.
I'm gonna...
Posted.
I don't think that's gonna be how we get it. Good intentions, maybe? No, that's just about the catacombs. Okay. While looking through JJ's cupboards, I came across a couple... No, we don't need to worry about that. Figure out how to substitute molasses for brown sugar. We got some mint.
That's finished. Been there, done that.
Okay, okay. Where would we... We also have the... We are able to take photos now. Oh, we could have taken a photo of the stuff at Monet's. It has to... I'm guessing it has to be something here. Oh, maybe we can find like a cookbook or something at the market. Let's go back to the market. See if they have something there.
Too late to go anywhere now.
Fudge. I don't know know how the time goes in this game because there's no clock. Day 3. Okay. 1 second. I'm just double checking something. I still think we have to go to the market. Hi, Kita. How are you doing? Hi, Kibo. Time does whatever it wants in Paris. Yeah, this one is in Paris. It has the Eiffel Tower and everything. We told JJ we'd be done before she even got to there. That's why I thought if we leave the place it wouldn't switch the time, but
Bonjour,
apparently not.
mademoiselle. Welcome back.
Okay, not here.
What do you like?
Oh, good.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you want to look again, just come back.
I will. Au revoir.
Au
Au
revoir.
revoir.
I'm doing good. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy
mademoiselle.
our.
As you can see, you have many
there we
new
go.
things to choose from. What intrigues you?
I hope you enjoy our Valentine's Day stream. I hope your Valentine's Day is going well, or at least your Saturday if you don't feel the need to celebrate. I love that Bing Bong badge. It's so cute.
Here.
If you are cooking and you run out of an ingredient,
We do need
that
this book.
tells you what you can use in its place. So if you must cook, you
We're gonna
must have
try
that
it for
book.
6.
Fortunately, I charge only €8.
€6 is more my speed.
Vendu. What else tickles your fancy?
That's all we need right now.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Okay, let's go make those cookies, and then we will probably call it a day. Just because I have to go do some ant duties. But we will definitely be making these cookies before we go. At least now we know what we can figure out the substitution we need.
Brown sugar.
You haven't done anything? So nice lounging Saturday sounds like. That's awesome. Okay, we need half a cup of brown sugar is half a cup of white sugar plus 1 teaspoon of molasses. We are... I really... Ari, if Ari's still here, or Pastel, or anyone else, I would love for you guys to try to make these chip cookies, or these chocolate chip cookies, and then send a picture, because that'd be really cool. I just want to see if someone can make these. Okay, we need 3 cups of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, and half a cup of dark brown sugar. Okay, so 3 cubes of butter and 1 cup. Right? They do sound really good. 3 cups of butter and 3 cubes of butter and 1 cup of white sugar. 3 cubes of butter, 1 cup of white. Okay, Wait. Yeah, it just says mix all ingredients not eligible. Okay, we're good. 2. If you want, I can screenshot. We can screenshot the thing and put it on the Discord. Here, let me screenshot it really quick. Actually, I don't want to attempt that because if it's Nancy, I will look at. I will screenshot it from the VOD. Okay, 1 cup of white sugar. I am really bad at remembering stuff, so we're going really slow. Okay, and then for the substitute, it was half a cup of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of molasses. Yeah. We got the extra half cup, and then we need a teaspoon of molasses, which is this one. And then we need 3 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 3 eggs. Hi, 0. You're fine. We're gonna get that. I completely forgot how much of vanilla we need. This is why I do it one thing at a time. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Thank you. I know Zero wants to get back to his water bowl, but I have him closed in the office with me. 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour. 2 1/4. Flour. There we go. I'm guessing. Ooh. Okay, now I feel like I need to make these cookies because I actually want to taste them now. 2 1/4 cup, right? Yeah, 2 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. half a teaspoon of baking soda, and quarter teaspoon of salt. Okay, what's left? We got the mint and 1 cup semi-sweet dark chocolate, or semi-sweet chocolate. Wait, 1 cup chocolate, and then we just need to add the mint. Okay, and then we just need to add them to an ungreased cooking sheet and bake for 12 minutes.
They look okay to me.
Ooh, nice. There, she's confirming.
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Describe them?
Describe them.
Ooh.
I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one thing that makes them different from other cookies.
Well,
they're all lumpy?
they're all lumpy.
Wrong. Unless you want Minette to throw a major hissy fit the next time she sees you, I suggest you try again.
Did I do them wrong? Well, thank goodness we saw the sprig.
I think I'll throw this batch out.
What did I do wrong? Okay, let's try that again. Okay. 3 cubes of butter. Okay, we'll try that again. 3 cubes of butter. Okay, there's our 3 cubes. 1 cup of white sugar. And then we need the half a cup of sugar and the 1 teaspoon of molasses. This one. Okay, so that's our brown sugar done. 3 eggs. 1. Ooh, that'd be awesome, Pastel. I love that idea. A community baking night. There's our 3 eggs. 1 teaspoon vanilla. If this messes up, we're just gonna take a photo with my phone. 2 cups per flour, or 2 1/4 cups flour. 1, 2, 1/4. Then we need half a teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Maybe I switched these accidentally. I don't think I did. 1/4 of salt. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Then we get the mint in. And then 1 cup of the chocolate chips. Okay.
They look okay to me. Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe them.
Well, they're real thick.
Wrong again.
What? And I thought this was gonna be simple. Okay, we're taking a freaking photo this time. Okay, we're working off of a phone photo. I can rotate this. That'd be nice. Thank you. So I don't have to go back and forth. I'm putting it right in front of my keyboard. Right on top of my keyboard, practically. Okay. Okay. 3 cubes of butter. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna verify there's no more substitutes that we need. Oh, wait. Do we need to substitute the chocolate too? It says semi-sweet. I can't tell what this is. But we don't need unsweetened ones, so we're fine. We don't need cornstarch. We don't need buttermilk. We don't need... I'm assuming we have butter, not baking... not that. We don't have cream of tartar to make baking powder, so we don't need that. And we only need baking soda. So, we did our 3 cubes of butter. And again, verifying it's half a cup of white sugar plus a tablespoon of molasses. Okay. Unless it has to do with the dark brown sugar. Is that where we're messing up? Oh, there's other pages. Nope, still doesn't help. Although this is really nice. Oh shit, I didn't mean to leave. I meant to look at it more. Just verifying dark brown is not a thing on here. Nope. Okay. 3 cubes are 1 1/4 cup, or 1 1/2 cups, sorry. And we got the tablespoon of vanilla. Okay. Then we have 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Did I do vanilla or molasses last time? I think I did vanilla instead of molasses. I think that might be why. I think I've been using vanilla instead of molasses for the brown sugar. We're starting with the butter because I already have it. 1, 2, 3. Our cup and a half. Tablespoon of molasses. Okay, that one, now I know we're good. Okay, yeah, that might be where I've been messing up. 1, 2, 3 eggs. This one is vanilla. Then we need our flour. We need 2 1/4 cups of flour. 1, 2. I'm gonna go back through the VOD probably and double check how I messed up. Okay, then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we need that, and then a cup of chocolate chips. Okay, let's see how these end up. Oh, these are different.
Must be the mint that makes their edges turn up like that. I'll just cool the cookies off on this rack and I'll be all done.
Yeah. Okay, we did finish it this time.
Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
She didn't even worry about it.
Well, their edges curl upwards.
Bingo! Nice going. Because of you, Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
This is a whole nother day later, but okay. Okay, let's cross off that.
Been there, done. Check.
Okay, and anything else? Nope, just check everything in the office studio and go back to our desk for any new assignments. So I think this is perfect timing for us. We're going to rotate back towards the door so I know where we're going. And we're going to call this, we're going to have this as our save for the night. Fuck. I clicked load instead of save. Fuck. Well, we're gonna have fun tomorrow. I'm gonna have fun catching myself back up to there. Yeah, oh well. We're at the very freaking beginning too. Well, great time to end stream. We're gonna get ourselves out. Let me get to my OBS. Guess what I'm going to do while my nephew's napping? It's okay. I got myself to a nice end point, so all good. Let's get back to just chatting. I will make sure I do actually save on top of that. Just to verify. And we're going to close it because I'm going to be frustrated a little bit with it. It's okay. At least I'm not losing everything. And again, it's a nice simple thing. I'll make sure that everything, I have my VOD, so I'll make sure everything follows back to where we are at we were at currently. The cookies will be made. I will try to follow as much as the dialogue as I can so that we'll be at the exact same spot tomorrow when we continue the game. It'll be fine. I promise. Okay. Let me see if there's anyone online currently. Because if we can raid, we might as well. I don't have anyone currently online. If anyone you have any, if any of the people on chat have friends that they want to raid into, you guys are welcome to recommend. Otherwise, we're probably just gonna call it a night or a day, and I'm gonna go fulfill in my auntie duties. Before we go though, just a reminder. Yep. There's my reminder. 1 second. Just closing stuff. Just a reminder, we will be back tomorrow to finish this Nancy game. Yeah, it's Auntie Duties. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your holiday and a good rest of your weekend, especially if you have a 3-day weekend out of this because of, I believe, President's Day on Monday. And great timing for the bot. Reminder, we are uploading all of the VODs onto YouTube eventually. That's kind of what I'm using as my archive. So if you're interested in any of the previous Nancy Drew games, those are over most of those are over there. Basically everything except for the Ghost Dog is either on YouTube or on Twitch currently. And I super appreciate all of you guys being here, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank y'all. Oh wait, actually, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye.